Simon, our director, was so well informed about the era and about these people that when I met him first off, he made it exhilarating and exciting, and there was so much. It was so rich. He was so rich with information about these people and about this particular event. It made you terribly, terribly excited. And he, you know, the challenge of getting a film like this together and made, and understanding the dynamics of these relationships. And he's someone who's worked in. He knows actors better than anyone I can, you know, think of working with. He's come from theatre, so he knows exactly what he needs from a performance, and he knows how to get it. And to watch his joy at seeing these people come alive was completely magical, actually. And you know, and again the pressure of getting it right, telling this story correctly, what went on, and you need to be very well informed and have an understanding of your own style and what you want this thing to be. That was never unclear. You knew you always felt extremely assured that he knew exactly the style and type of film that he wanted to be making, and you watch it and you go, yeah, that's exactly what was happening. It felt to me like the old studio system. It was a fantastic ensemble piece, and I hate that word's often thrown around and used far too much, but it really genuinely was a kind of joy to be on set. And as I said before, even though these people were really, you know, like Ken and Michelle getting into the mindset of these people and having to be extraordinarily focused, it was still a very, very fun environment in which to be in. Everyone, and just the opportunity to work with the people who you've kind of looked up to for so long and respected the work of. And to be in those old dusty studios where that film was made, it all felt right. And you know, I think the reason the cast is what it is because people read this incredible tale of this particular moment in time, of this person that we're all slightly fascinated by and want to know more about. It was a really very, very enjoyable working experience, which it not often is. That there's some of the most creative geniuses of that generation all in suddenly one film and in one room trying to create something. It's a really interesting environment in which to take a glimpse at, understanding the relationship with Miller, why it happened, why it was breaking down, why it didn't work. Olivier being this magnificent, all-powerful English actor of the stage and being reduced to nothing when he understands how magical it is to see someone so natural. Those two totally different worlds of acting in how different they were, and his inability to comprehend that. There's incredible artists in one, and you get a tiny little glimpse and taste of all of them and what they were thriving for and what made them tick. And it's sort of, and no one really know. I had no idea about this film and what an incredible group of people to be working together. And I think that they're all people in which, if you don't know about them, you should, and if you do know about them, you get to learn a little bit more about them. And it really happened. They were there. They were there at that period of time, living in that house that you see that we filmed in, making that film in that studio, which you can watch as well. You know, I think it's completely. It is. It's one of those films that rarely come along, but when they do, there are so many layers to what's going on in everyone within it. I think it's a really, which is why, again, you know, that when any of those actors read the script for the first time, they're like, "Yep, I want something to do this. Yeah, I'd love to be involved in it. Absolutely, no choice, because there's not many of them around."